the Caribbean with winds reaching 180 miles per hour. The Category 5 storm has prompted hurricane warnings in Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Florida is under a state of emergency and preparing for dangerous flooding.
It looks like there seems to be some deterioration in the eye wall, but when you compare it to the infrared, it's actually reforming.
Que buscaran cobijo en uno de los 460 refugios de emergencia antes de la llegada de este huracán, que bueno, pues como vemos ya aquí en pantalla está entrando por este país. También precisa que bueno, pues es algo sin precedentes, esto lo dijo en una rueda de prensa, y una vez superado Puerto Rico, Irma pues probablemente va a estar pasando por el norte de la República Dominicana, las Bahamas, el norte de Cuba, y va a alcanzar Florida a finales de septiembre.
What we experienced is like something you see in a horror movie. Persons were literally running from house to house, and we had cars flying over our heads. We had containers, 40-foot containers flying left and right. And the story that you're getting from most of the residents here is that the eye of the storm came just in time. Persons were literally tying themselves to their roofs with ropes to keep them down.
Irma has made landfall in the Florida Keys. It's official. Here, henceforth, when you look at this in Wikipedia in a year, you'll see that this storm made first landfall in the United States at Cudjoe Key, just to the west of Isla Morada, at just after 9 o'clock in the morning, and it will be a very long day and into the night.
We're not going to leave you. We're not going to leave you, I promise. I promise we're not going to leave you. We're not going to leave you for Hurricane Irma. You'll go with me. Well, guys, we're getting ready for the storm. It's going to hit basically tomorrow. We've got a little bit more time today to kind of get ready. I feel a little torn trying to do a little vlog here, but I'm going to try to capture some of the little things we go through here getting ready and try to capture as much as I can. To be honest with you, I'm a little worried. It's one of those storms that could do a lot of damage here to all the communities around the lake. Of course, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, all those places are in the crosshairs. So all I can do is pray, man. That's all I can do. Just kind of getting pictures of different things, taking pictures of our stuff that we might have to get replaced, boarding up some extra things here, boarding up the office, boarding up a lot of things. How nervous are you, Brandon?
Not nervous at all.
No?
Because I only own like 5 things.
So Brandon had to go get all of his valuables, and what were they? List them out real quick.
TV, PlayStation, soundbar, and that's it.
Some shoes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I already had my clothes from traveling.
Yes. Alright, so we're going to go get some ice. We've got the coolers all loaded up. Well, we don't have them loaded up with ice yet, but we're going to get ice. A couple extra sheets of plywood. We're here at our marina, and it's literally right on the shores of Lake Okeechobee, and this is right now literally where the eye wall is going to come across. So the place is going to look a lot different in a few days, unfortunately. I just I hope everybody stays safe, man. I'm a little worried, as you can tell. It's kind of a sickening feeling to realize the destruction this storm's going to have.
The perks of having your own marina.
Yeah, the problem is when there's no power, there is no fuel. Did you go video your favorite seat at the Tiki Bar?
Yeah.
Did you? Did you tell it bye? Did you tell it thanks for all the great memories? Did you have a little moment of silence?
All the times of sitting alone at the bar.
Moment of silence here at your favorite seat. So for all the girls watching the video right now, Brandon's single. He's single.
Requirements. You have to be okay with me being gone 85% of the time.
Yeah. Well, we're done with the house. Everything boarded up here. That's all you can do. I mean, really, that's not a lot of protection, but it's better than nothing. Got the back of the house boarded up. Just gonna put wood on all that stuff because this giant enclosure is gonna go whoosh into the house. It's not good. Well, we're trying to work on a video right now before we lose power for, I don't know, how long are we gonna lose power for? Maybe a week or so. Bill Baylor's nervous, isn't he? Bill Baylor's nervous. He doesn't know what to do. All right, guys, so we're here at the house. We still have power right now. It's we're still probably 8 or 9 hours away from like major stuff, but it's blowing pretty bad. We're gonna take a ride up the lake and see what we can see. Hurricane hunters. We're going hurricane hunting.
Hurricane? Who sat in this last? It wasn't me. I think it was your son.
Yeah, they had their lean on, didn't they?
He is all at back.
Seatbelt. Gotta have a seatbelt. So we got the marine all boarded up. That's the boat center there where we sell boats. You know, the last time the storm hit like this, it ripped off the roof of this marina, flipped all the boat slips over. It did several, like $3 million worth of damage just to the marina, to both stores. It was awful. And they got the levee all blocked off because they're saying that this thing could potentially break. Yeah. So we have our trusty Clewiston garbage truck to protect us from the storm surge, and some do not cross yellow tape. I think around 4:20 today, we need to blaze out of here. We'll pack our stuff up and hit the road. What are you laughing for?
That sounds like a good plan.
Brand, why does your mind always go bad places? All right, it doesn't look too bad, but it's getting there, guys. It's getting there. So the plan is, I'm gonna leave my house now because we're getting within about 6 hours of some really bad stuff, maybe 8 hours of really bad stuff. This isn't even a storm yet. I mean, this is super bad already. So here's the plan. We are going to go seek shelter over in West Palm because now we know for a fact the hurricane is not going to hit West Palm. So I'm coming that way, hang out for 10 or 12 hours, and then shoot back over here the minute the storm passes over. But we're still probably 8 hours away from impact, and it's getting bad. It's getting real bad. This is going to do a lot of damage in the state of Florida. You ready?
I'm ready. Got my buddy with me. We're good. Everything's good.
What category is it now? Like a 7?
Something like that.
The Thor index is like an 8, which means it's an 80% chance we're going to have a tornado.
That's good.
Yeah. But that's what we're dealing with right there. The blue dot is us. That's the storm right there. They probably got this closed off, but we might be able to drive up on the levee right here. All right. 4-wheel drive. 4-wheel drive. Think we can make it?
I hope so. Let's do it. The sun, it's setting.
So-called battle wagon made it. That's a sweet picture, dude. Come here. All right. Look at it. Does that mean it was a little steep? Yeah. Yeah. Let's get out of here.
So the Florida Keys bracing for a hard hit from Hurricane Irma, and the biggest danger could actually come from storm surges. In fact, storm surges are the biggest killer along the coast, with Irma's strong surge and wind damage are in fact the 2 greatest hazards, especially right now in the Florida Keys.
All right, we're here. We're at our buddy Julian's house, where we're going to seek refuge at least until tomorrow. Then we're gonna drive back to Lousiana. Hey, we're here. So anyways, we're gonna hang out here until the storm passes. Pick up my family. They're gonna meet me here in a little bit, and then we'll shoot back over tomorrow. Probably while the hurricane's kind of hitting a little bit. I think the main part of it'll passes, but get back over and check on the property. That's the plan. All right, guys. Well, good morning. We're here at Jules' house.
Egg roll.
Egg roll. That's right. Brandon is so worried about the giant thing that we got going on. He's watching. What are you watching?
Mr. Mercedes.
Good. Well, here is what we're dealing with, guys. So we headed over to the East Coast. The storm literally went right through the Keys. My dad lives right here, and that's going right into there. So that's a bad deal. And our house is here, and it's going to come up this way. We're going to have some major effects at my house. We have power still, which is good. We have the dogs. Oh, yes. What's his name again?
Max.
Maxie. She would attack me like a rabid raccoon. That'd be hilarious. You got everything protected, Brandon, from back home?
All 5 of my things.
All 5. His evacuation plan consisted of Xbox, 1 pair of shoes, a bottle of Jack Daniels, a bottle of Maker's Mark, and headphones and a computer.
TV too.
TV. There's like 7 things. 7 things. We loaded it up in about 4
I lost
minutes.
one of them on the way because the dog.
What happened?
The dog knocked over my Jack Daniels.
Oh, yeah. Baylor actually drank Jack Daniels, which is awful. I think he did. He had a hurricane party. My dog had a hurricane party. All right, well, that's what we're doing, guys, right there. Getting bad around here. A lot of trees are already down. It's like, and what's crazy is we're like 70 miles away from where the bad stuff is, and it's this bad already.
Oh, their dock's like underwater.
Oh yeah, storm surge. Look at that. All their docks are underwater.
Oh, copper ain't gonna let
Not
you
gonna let
through.
you through. Look at that tree.
You probably had to move that out of the
It
street.
took out the light pole. That's crazy, man. I know we're not showing y'all really anything too crazy because we're pretty far away from the storm. Got my family with me, and I'm not out here trying to be a hurricane hunter. Look, there's the Martin County guy that shot me a bird. Let's go chase him down. All right, I know this doesn't look like a whole lot, but that's Naples, guys. That is Naples, and that is literally going over my dad's house right now. I haven't been too worried about this storm until right now. And the upper right-hand corner of this storm, which is the worst, is literally going to go over my dad's house right now. Let's call him.
Hey, what's going on?
How is it?
Pretty bad. A lot of stuff falling, hitting the roof, you know.
Is there stuff
We're
breaking
in
the
that
roof?
bathroom, and it's starting to leak a little bit, but we can't see out the other side. A bunch of stuff hitting the other side. A bunch of the trees are falling outside. But
Really?
it might be holding the roof down. It might be kind of good.
It just clocked 130 mile an hour wind gusts on the upper right-hand side, which is where you are. So you
Yeah.
definitely need to be safe because there's some bad stuff coming through you right now.
Yeah. 130 on the side, yeah.
On the right-hand side, which is where you are.
Whatever it is, the high wall.
The upper right-hand, yeah, it's coming over. It's coming over right now.
Coming over by 75. Okay. Okay, son. Thank you.
All right, we'll call you in a minute.
Bye.
All right, we're having a hurricane party.
They sell them at the Mexican store.
Put your glasses back on, babe. Put your glasses back on, babe.
See that flicker?
We just need to get her some leg warmers.
Yeah, we're doing it. This is our hurricane party. Not a very crazy one, but nevertheless,
We're
it's
going
still.
nuts.
Not only is he
Is-
a great driver, he's a great
He's-
puzzle putter together.
He's a puzzle putter together.
You like
That's
that?
the title. That's puzzle put it together.
Ooh.
All right, so we're getting some flickering. Just got a report that Dad's house is basically flooding.
Is it?
Yeah, the canal's all rust out in the back. Not good.
It's no good.
Power chili. Chili's a great idea when you're cooped up with 11 or 12 people, and when the power goes out and you have no AC and it's all hot and sweaty in here. This is one of the best things to eat. Oh. Don't worry, I'm good. I'm good.
Hi.
There's Hillary.
Oh, that's bright.
We have the thing. Yeah, the atomic bean. You've seen them on TV.
Bombastic.
But wait, there's more.
As you see, the lights are out. Oh, they're back on.
See, here's what the atomic beam does, guys. This is not only just a flashlight. It's a radioactive energy source that when you turn it on like this, it re-energizes everything around your house and turns your power back on. That's why they call it the atomic beam. That's a true story. Nobody knows that. It worked for 1995. But wait, there's more. Well, we survived. Brandon survived.
Just barely.
The camera survived.
It was so intense.
Jacob's hairdo survived.
Barely.
All right, guys. So we actually, like I said, we were in Palm Beach. It was pretty bad. Probably 60, 70 mile an hour winds sustained. A lot of roof damage to this house, actually. A lot of tiles came off. And it's time to head to Louisiana to see what the damage is, because I know there's going to be some. So, all right. Well, here's Louisiana. I think we got spared quite a bit, which is good. I don't see any major damage right now.
Looks like normal Louisiana.
A lot of normal Louisiana.
Knocked all their trees down.
Yeah, I got his roof.
Nothing on your roof. I don't see any shingles missing. Good.
Well, it blew all the screen. Blew all the screen out. Well, we got all the tree limbs, the big stuff pulled out, Brandon. Got the boards off the windows. Now we just have a whole bunch of yard scrap, dude. Just millions of yard things of yard scrap. I'm going redneck yard blower. Redneck yard blower right there, boys. Oh yeah, I think it'll work. I think it'll work. Dad called, he's in a panic. He still has major trees down, some minor damage to his home, still some flooding going on in and around his house. So we're gonna head out that way, load the Polaris up, load the generator up, take the boys, can do what we can. That's all you can do. That's crazy, man. The water's come down, it was up a couple feet higher. this is all flooded, Dad. What'd you lose in the hurricane?
Well, I tell you, it wasn't too bad. I lost 2 sheds. All that shed around the swamp buggy is one of them, and another big shed, and that's part of the shed over here. And then I had 14 big trees. You don't see them, but they're gigantic. I broke 2 chainsaws that are this big around. And then I had also we lost two sets of underwear. Yeah, 2 sets of underwear. What is he then? Hey, you got a bass. There's a bass in my backyard.
I saw another one swimming over here.
Look at this. There's bass. Look at this big fish.
Get the tilapia.
Look,
right here.
Look
get
at
this
that
one.
fish. Oh my
get him.
gosh.
The big tilapia.
Really
Tony,
big
get him right
tilapia.
there.
Let's see if we can't get him up to the shore.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Where'd he go?
He went right
Big tilapia.
Bass in your backyard.
Oh, yeah.
Bass in the backyard. Well, this is the way to do it. You know, I tell you, you don't need rods and reels and expensive boats. Maybe park a swamp buggy or 2 in the back. And
he's not doing good. He's kind of sick looking.
Yeah, he is.
See if he'll swim away. There he goes. What happened, Scott, with in the Atchafalaya Basin about when Andrew hit? See all these leaves and stuff are all going to oxidize, and it's what they call the BOD, the biological oxygen demand. And as it deteriorates and oxidizes, it uses up all the oxygen. So all this flood water that we have from the hurricane is going to kill fish.
Really?
And that's what happened at the Atchafalaya. It killed all the fish in the Atchafalaya Basin. And I'm not sure it's going to kill all these fish here. Look, they don't have. Look, they're swimming out of the water. They don't have oxygen. They can't get oxygen.
Put an air pump on him?
No, because see all this stuff here is all
put
this
stuff in a little
here.
bucket and put a little air stone on him.
Well, I don't have any electricity.
Got him.
I'm telling you what, folks, catching my own bass in my backyard. Can't beat that. I'm gonna release some more by the swamp buggy.
Well, we did a good thing. We helped Dad out, did we not? That was good, huh?
That was good.
So he still has a lot more work to do. Now we have to go to the Keys.
Wow.
That's gonna be another
I got
train
a
wreck.
splinter in my stomach. Like next week, though.
Next week, not like tomorrow. Probably tomorrow.
I'm worried about the Keys too.
Yeah, I am too. It's had a lot of storm surge down there. All right, well, we made it down to where the Keys first start. They're going to probably have a checkpoint up here in a minute. Traffic's pretty bad. But it's kind of just sit and stand still. They've got most of the Keys off limits for any type of travel. Some of the roads are still closed. Lots of damage just south of where we are.
What are you?
I'm a landowner.
Okay. Can I just see your ID, please?
Yep. Okay, thank you. She looked at the truck like, and what are you? We're truck car cleanup crew. Battle wagon, girl. You don't know the battle wagon? You hadn't been watching YouTube, have you? How'd the boat get there? That means there was water there. The houses are there. Look at that water.
Your shower hut still there.
Shower hut?
The shower hut's buried there. Shower. Oh, that's always looked like that.
I don't think so.
I'm sad about the pirate ship, man.
I know, me too. I'm disappointed the pirate ship's gone. I wonder if the pink Cadillac's still around.
It's
floating around somewhere.
Oh, it's flooded, look.
Well, that could be water. Oh, there's water line. See the water line?
Yeah.
That's where it flooded to. That's how deep it went. So we put everything up inside. It should be fine then. We're gonna open it up and squeegee it out.
That's everything.
Yeah. Brandon, look at this thing.
Oh.
Look what I found.
Jesus.
What is that? What is that, Rain? We survived Hurricane Irma.
Barely.
Barely. We had a little water damage. We cleaned the house up. I'm completely drenched. Home's gonna be okay. It's a little beat up on the outside. Landscaping's gone. But we survived, right?
Yeah, well, it was actually pretty good. I mean, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah. Thank goodness for hurricane shutters, right?
Yeah.
All right, so here's the deal, guys. I got my pet flamingo. He survived too. I don't know how. Like literally, just laying in the yard.
Just laying in the yard.
He's like lucky. I could do something with him. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Hey, sorry we didn't show you any like eye wall footage or anything crazy. This was all about keeping my family safe, but I wanted to take you guys along on how we got ready and basically, I don't know, my life the last 4 days. So, hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you. No bam on this one, guys. But stay tuned next week. I'm out.